Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kalidou Koulibaly. It's easy to just focus on the physical side of his game, Peter, because he's so powerful and quick, making it basically impossible for a forward to get the better of him in a one-on-one situation. But there's more to his game. He reads the play extremely well and rarely gets caught out of position. And for me, just a complete all-round defender.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Back into the middle. Camera. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, now here's a good battle. Bicep to... Diving header! Oh, it's come loose. Idrissa Gueye. Ndiaye. Diatta picks it up now. Diatta. Very nicely done. And that's aimed into the middle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that's really well manoeuvred. Joelinton. He is just caressing the ball. Bruno Guimaraes played back in. Idrissa Gueye defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Could be danger here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Aim forwards. Can he latch on to this? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Cuts out the pass. Joelinton. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bruno Guimaraes goes short. Now what about this cross? Idrissa Gueye. Camera gently done. Nice physical challenge. Gabriel with a definite fell there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Vinicius Junior, and it's been played through. Rodrigo. Oh, it's come loose. Niakate did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gueye, Idrissa Gueye, played out towards the right wing. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bruno Guimaraes. Can he get onto this? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Koulibaly. Niakate moved on forwards. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes. Played into space out wide. That's a super give and go. Here comes another cross. And it's played forward. He has found the way through. The referee's awarded a free kick. Got him rattled. Nice looking ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Ndiaye. He's Ndiaye! He's missed, but not by that far.
And the eye really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Bruno Guimaraes.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Ndiaye.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because his support was arriving quickly.
That has been knocked clear. Diakate. That's really well manoeuvred. It's just beyond his reach. Linton. Now it's Ndiaye. Now it's Jackson. Well read, and the danger is averted. Diatta. Idrissa Gueye. And here's Jackson. Can he find the finish? Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a nicely shaped ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Hoisted in. And the keeper has it. Moved on forwards. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a grab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Great defending, strong and determined. Gerson.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Nice control. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gabriel. Oh, perfectly measured that. And here's Rodrigo. Rodrigo! Well, that is asking for trouble. And a shot! Looks to the other side. Short changes him with that pass. Idrissa Gueye. Kamara. And it's Gueye. Oh, that's nice. Good take, and the shot! Goal! Senegal! And Senegal score first.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Gerson. Gerson shifted upfield. Liakate. Aim forwards. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Mane. Idrissa Gueye. Diatta. Now it's Kamara. Now it's Diatta. Now it's go for a shot! Ndiaye finds himself offside. Alisson sends that a long way. Gerson. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Idrissa Gueye forwards and with intent. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Alisson, long ball by the goalkeeper. Diatta. Koulibaly. Gueye. Koulibaly, gently done. Aim forwards. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. That has been cut short. Koulibaly. Gueye. And it's played forward. Bruno Guimaraes. Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Jackson this one clear. Here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior, and it's pulled back. Kamara, Jackson, oh, good spread. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, delicate chip through. And Diaye providing an outlet on that flank. Gerson. Bruno Guimaraes forwards and with intent. Gay does really well to win the ball there. Tries a measured ball. Linton. Clearly not happy with that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Kamara. Time to deliver. And it's Diatta. Now it's Kamara. Looking for a decent ball in. It's an excellent interception. Linton. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Calmly anticipates. Now it's Ndiaye. Now it's Mane. Mane. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Idrissa shot a goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
That's really well manoeuvred. Gabriel. Linton. Rodrigo. Searching pass is played there. Corner then. And it's been taken short. Plenty waiting in the middle. Out to the right. Tries the cross. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mane. Proves too strong. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Alisson claims it without any fuss. Could move up a gear here. And Mane! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mane is offering a wry smile there.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And that could set him on his way. Vinicius Junior. Can he latch on to this? Vinicius Junior. Idrissa Gueye. Moved on forwards. And he goes cross-field. Kamara. Oh, that's a nice ball. Brilliantly cut out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Joelinton. That has found him in acres of space. Clears it away. Mane. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Bruno Guimaraes. Played out to the right. The defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gueye. Kamara. Now it's Ndiaye. He is through here. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's got away. Out to the right. Koulibaly can get it clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
There are a few waiting for it. Gerson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's managed to get free. Great shoots! Oh, they could be caught out here this time, surely! And he hits the net! Brazil are back in business! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
That certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Over to the left. Now it's Rodrigo. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo played out to the left flank. That is lovely. Ball swung in. Mendy gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Aim forwards. Mane. Gueye. Ndiaye played out towards the right wing. Ndiaye. Gerson. Vinicius Junior. He could be in here. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now then, the ball's come loose. Real chance! Brazil to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Gabriel. And it's Gueye. Now it's Mane. That's good play. Now who's going to be first to this? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That looks a cracking ball.
Takes a shot! It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. That'll be a throw-in. OTI. He's well positioned here, and he welcomes it in. He's going to be disappointed with that. Linton, chance here to counter. That is a great pick out. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Gabriel chooses to go cross-field. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, nice touch. Drilled in low. Shot, surely! Mighty close.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Diatta. Senegal keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Senegal have got it back and they'll have another go. Mane. Oh, sweet feet. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Oh, smashing header! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Bruno Guimaraes. Two minutes to be added on. Oh, played through for the wide man. Idrissa Gueye. And here's the chance to counter. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Now it's Mane. Now it's Camara. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Great chance! Always going over the top. Bruno Guimaraes, gently done. Wins the duel this time. And it's Gueye. Succumbs to the pressure. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. blown his whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Second half then, just getting going. Linton. Gabriel. Linton. Gabriel. Mti. Jackson. And here's Mane. Mane knocks it out wide. Idrissa Gueye. Now it's Ndiaye. That looks a good cross. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Vinicius Junior. Always onto this. Ndiaye. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Jackson! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Jesson. Played into the middle. Diatta can get it clear. Gay gets it away. Vinicius Junior. That's very neat. Muscular approach does pay off here. Camara was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Moved on forwards. Ndiaye. That's been slipped through. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Camara. Diatta. That's tidy. Can he deliver? Aimed in towards the centre.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
That's an imaginative pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's played forward, and he's onside. So who's he picking out? This might and a chance! Played it short, hit into the middle, and that has been cleared. Mane. Jackson. Spread out to the left. Gay. Nice interception, well timed. And they can counter here. Jesson. Could try cutting inside here. Mane. That's really well manoeuvred. Diatta. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Linton, and here's Vinicius Junior. It's run loose here. Vinicius Junior. Jesson. And the finish! Ndiaye. Do have a chance to counter here. Linton. Gerson. Well read, nice interception. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Linton. And here's Rodrigo. And it's Mane. Idrissa Gueye. That's a nicely weighted pass. That has been knocked clear. It's a clearance, but tries a shot! Goal! Senegal! And they get themselves in front!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Senegal go into the lead. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Diatta. Kamara. What a throw in. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Camara. It's a promising position. A chance to play it in. Gerson.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Gerson. Well timed, excellent interception. Bruno Guimaraes. Mane shifted upfield. Showing good feet. Proves too strong.
Gabriel, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Gerson. Bruno Guimaraes. Aim forwards. Vinicius Junior. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Diatta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Chance for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Brazil, well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Koulibaly. Idrissa Gueye. Linton. Almost an hour gone. Rodrigo. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Mane. Lovely bit of skill. Pings it across. And it's Gueye. Oh, such a clever touch. Might be danger here. Gueye played out wide. Diatta. And that has been clubbed away. Brazil can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. And playing cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Look, good possession is one thing, but they seem as if they're passing time at the moment, keeping the ball for the sake of it when they know it has to be moved with much more attacking punch.
Moved on forwards. Danger averted for now. And there's going to be another change here. And here's Neymar. Matches Cunha. Delivers with wit. Koulibaly getting this one clear. Keeper's dealt with that. Bruno Guimaraes. And that has been cleared. Played it again. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ndiaye. Now, what about a counter-attack? Ndiaye. Played into space out wide. Lovely feet. And it's played forward. And now the breakaway. Neymar. Oh, sweet feet. Neymar. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Jackson. And it's Mane. That's very neat. So who's he picking out? Idrissa Gueye. Out to the left it goes. Neymar forwards and with intent. He's found a way through. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Looking to break at pace. Ndiaye. Camara has created one goal already. Now then, the ball's come loose. Gabriel. Mathias Cunha. Gabriel. Brazil getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Gabriel. Lobbed in behind. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And it's Mane. Mane going full tilt down the left. Can he latch on to this? Gets into some space. Gets good distance on it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mathias Cunha! Neymar, over to the left. Mathias Cunha. Hangs in a cross. And that is good defending. It's been repelled. There are a few waiting for it. So what can they make of this? Koulibaly. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well timed, excellent interception. Neymar. Oh, it's played into the... It's a mighty effort! They've scored! Again, we are level! What a contest! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
And now he has two. So all square and not for the first time.
Well, there's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
Mane. Decent progress down the left. Cuts out the pass. Now it's Rodrigo. Matheus Cunha. And he shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
He can run onto that. Nice. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Niakate. Oh, it's come loose. Ambitious ball here. Played into space out wide.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
NGI. Now it's Mane. Mane.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Muscular approach does pay off here. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it's Neymar. Oh, easy pickings there.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Jackson tries to dink it through. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Spread out to the left, and it's made its way to him. Can he finish? And again! Back into the middle.
Well, they're definitely intent on winning it, and they've come close. Just wondering how many more chances they can have. One, maybe two, realistically.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Vinicius Junior. Nice control. That's not going far.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's the throw. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Koulibaly shifted upfield. Aim forwards. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
There will be a throw-in. Gay. Played out to the right.
Senegal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Can he deliver? Cross goes in there. Diatta clears it away. Now here's the delivery.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Niakate, gently done.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Rodrigo. Senegal desperately searching for the winner here. Idrissa Gueye.
Senegal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game. They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
And it's Mane. Picks it up out wide. Gabriel can get it clear. Ball's gone out of play. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Deftly away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Throw it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And the flag has stayed down. He has found the way through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Great defending, strong and determined. Koulibaly gets it away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Idrissa Gueye. Niakate given the lift of his goal. And it's played forward. That's a cute ball. Mane looking to get on the end of this. Gueye. Senegal to make one last surge forward. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Gabriel is there, and he can get that clear. They are right into last chance territory. Out to the right. That is lovely. And it's Camara. Cross in. And he's there to clear it. Ball is over the line. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, the clearance is short. Gueye. It is now or never. Time is against them. That is a brilliant interception. He's having a shot! That's really well cleared. And that has been cleared. Gueye. Idrissa Gueye. Senegal desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Here's the chance to cross. Does really well to win the ball there. A real chance! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Senegal are only able to draw, a rather anticlimactic result in view of all the initial euphoria. Your reflections then, Jim?
I don't think they'll be too upset about that. One